I am.
Why?
Oh, I thought I'd say hi to everybody.
Oh,
I can say hi, can't I? Hey, how you doing, kids? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. Auntie Jen doesn't believe me. Live? What do you mean you're live?
why?
I didn't tell you could go live. What are you doing live? Totally unannounced. Just popped up. I'm just here.
I'm just
Hi. Hope you're all doing well. In Malta, Jen and I are in Malta,
a
and
small archipelago
s-
underneath Italy.
see, a small archipelago under Italy. It's been an interesting visit here. The first week of January, it's kind of like lousy weather. What do you want? But we've enjoyed ourselves. So I have to admit, though, we've really rested more than anything else. We're trying to adjust to the time change because it's 8 hours, 8 hours difference
Yeah.
from where we live.
And
Richard
going
Carlin, how you
east
doing?
is hard.
Huh?
Going east is hard.
Yeah, going east is hard for us. Henry Tran is here. Kent, hey Kent, how you doing? Mojo and Lily Lulu, I can't pronounce it. Hey, how you doing, guys? Yeah, we're in Malta until I guess tomorrow, and then we head back to London.
We're gonna ride the bull.
Oh, we're gonna ride the bull tomorrow.
Gonna
Jarrett
ride.
is here. Juan saying hi. Dash is saying hi. Mark, how's it going, you guys? Welcome, one and all. Hope you're making money writing options. We're writing options. I'm working on credit spreads more than anything else. Although I'm still holding my GameStop cash secured puts that I wrote back in, I think I wrote them in August. It's been like 4 months, 5 months that I've been holding this position. I wrote $25 cash secured puts on GameStop, and when I sold them at 550, lots of time left on them, so they paid nicely. They're trading now at 350, 375, something like that. But I've been working on some credit spreads the last several days and week or so. Now that we're out here, we have high-speed internet, and once we settled in, I could do I can do some trading. And I'm working on SoFi credit spreads. I did a set of credit spreads last week when the market was moving up, and I wrote calls and I wrote puts, bought puts, and then I bought my written puts back as the stock was rising last week. Then we saw that dip the other day, couple dollar dip. And that just came out of the blue. After about $1.20 of droppage, I sold off my long puts that I had at a higher price than I thought I was going to get for them. So I made a nice little trade there. And I watched the stock drop another buck after that, buck and a half. I went, holy crap. But then I thought, well, wait a minute. Down here at the $27 level, $26.50 level, I'm doing it again. So I wrote another set of credit spreads. I've got a 25.26 and a 26.27 on the go right now for SoFi. One expiring next Friday, the 16th of January, and the other pair expiring Feb 20 on purpose because I wanted to have spreads on the go past earnings release date. So with today's little run up on SoFi, thank you very much, SoFi. They've done quite nicely. Stock right now 27.83.84, got up to even 28 already today. I think we hit 28. So yeah, these puts are shrinking, and so are the spreads. I was able to get a 40-cent spread on a $1 spread, the 26.27s that expire next Friday. Those are now down to about what would that be? 38, 40, from 40 cents, they're down to about 32. And the other spread I did was a 43-cent spread, which is a 25.26 for February. And those are now at 38. So they're, a nickel better, but all four are out of the money now. And I think they'll continue to shrink out, and the spreads will shrink with them. And I'm a happy camper, because obviously if I'm getting a 40-cent cash premium on a $1 spread, that's 40% return on my money if they die worthless, right? I won't be in the trade until it's worthless, but I figure, well, spread goes from the 40-cent range to the, say, 15-cent range to 10-cent range, I'm a happy guy to take a very healthy profit off the table and walk away with 25-30% return in, what, you want to give it to me in a week? I'll take it. Obviously, the Jan 16th, you're going to give it to me in a week, because next Friday, in 8 days, they die. So of course, if the stock stays over 27, those contracts will collapse dramatically in the next couple of days. Welcome to the option business. Those of you writing cash secured puts on SoFi, I cannot encourage you enough to do that, to write 25s, 30s, 35s, but go further out in time. Go out to Jan 27, go to June's. If you're going to February and March and you're writing 30s, I'm comfortable. If you're going to write June's and Octobers or November, something that far out, or Jan 27, you can go to 35s and grab yourself a nice book value. Make sure, though, you're getting a premium on top of the book value. I don't want you just writing for book value only. With the stock at 27, let's say 88, 27, 87, 88, a 35 is worth 712 book value. 12 cents is 28 plus 7. Yeah, so 712. So what are they going for? 8.5, 9.5? If you can get 9.5 for a 35, lovely percentage return, on your dough. That's a nice conservative trade, in my humble opinion. Well done. The news on GameStop, did you see that? It came out yesterday. I noticed the press release came out before the opening yesterday, talking about how Ryan Cohen he's being offered a compensation package by the board of directors, still subject to a shareholder vote for, I think, April or May coming up. So this is the annual meeting. And the deal is that he gets to buy a bunch of stock from the Treasury if the market cap of the corporation, GameStop, goes to 20 billion, 30 billion, 40 billion, and so on. Now, the market cap of GameStop right now is just about $10 billion. So think about this, folks. Think about this. If the stock doubles in price from where it is now, GameStop, whatever it's trading at right now, and it goes up to the point where the company is market capped at $20 billion, I have a suspicion we're talking about GameStop having to go to $40 a share? I'm gonna guess. It's gonna have to practically double in price. I don't think we have a problem here. I don't know where a shareholder would have a problem where Ryan Cohen gets a comp package to buy stock from the Treasury at 2066 or something like that. The stock right now is 21.22. So yeah, I'm going to guess if the stock was to 38 or 39, the company is worth 20 billion. For it to be worth 30 billion, the stock would have to go up again another $17, $18 again. So it would then have to go from 38 to 40, $56. He would get another block of stock he can buy. And the deal goes all the way up to 100 billion in market cap, which I love these announcements that CEOs are being incentivized to run a company, in this particular case, from 10 billion to 100 billion dollars. He would then get a total package worth about 35 billion dollars. I don't mind Ryan Cohen getting a $35 billion gain, because he would have to buy billions of dollars of stock to get the deal. The money has to go into the treasury of the company for him to get the stock. It's not a gift. He has to buy it at 2066. I'm happy if he buys a whack of stock at 2066, funds the company with billions of dollars in cash for him to be up 35 billion, and the stock is what, $200 a share? Any complaints around here about GameStop going to $200 a share so that Ryan Cohen can be up 35 billion? I haven't got a problem with this. I have no issues with this whatsoever. I found fascinating announcement to see something like that come out where the company doesn't talk, they don't make news announcements, anything like that. Auntie Jen, what's happening? Well, the camera's right here on the phone. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, the hand of death. There you go, there's the claw.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Auntie Jen's alive and well. Thank you for the thumbs up.
I know I haven't been here talking for
No,
a long time.
no. You know, one of the things about
I'm in
being...
the other room usually.
Yeah, that's true. We've been not stuck in this hotel room. We have purposely been hanging out in a very lovely hotel room here at the Hilton in
We
Malta.
usually have the balcony open, but it's noisy because it's windy.
Windy and stormy
And
today.
the waves are awesome.
We-
They're crashing
We're on the
against
10th
the
floor
seawall.
looking out over the ocean. It's beautiful. Jen and I haven't been out much, but she did go out the other day and bought herself a pair of runners here.
I managed to find a pair of runners
So, you know, she's
at a vintage store.
she's
Leather
spending
runners.
she's spending money, you
Yeah,
know. So
I managed.
if any of you guys want to make a donation, we'd be happy to receive it.
No. No.
What's wrong with the donation? Anyway,
It is a very nice
Fun stuff.
hotel, except
what's
they,
this?
well, they have this. See this?
Oh, let
Do
me
you
hold
see what
this
that
in
is?
front. What is that?
White chocolate,
Oh, yeah.
which
I
we
mean,
know is
really,
an oxymoron
Really? White
because
chocolate?
white is not chocolate. So
That's just not right.
What
But
can I say?
there's good news. Jen has a provision here. Why don't you show that
I
baggie?
brought with me,
Show that baggie off there with those. Yeah. Jen is always
and I
prepared.
left a large bag at home.
Harsh realities on the
Harsh-
road. You bring chocolate from home. So she brought her lint.
My lint balls.
She's got a whole bunch of lint balls in here.
Yeah.
She's-
But look at when I came, the bag was up there.
Yeah, she's been chomping them. Yeah, so we're starting to. We're headed to Southampton on
Yeah.
Saturday, so we'll be popping into a mall over there.
Which means
Perhaps reload.
English Cadbury.
True. Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
And Calgary Cadbury is good, but English Cadbury is better.
it's better. Yeah, English Cadbury is
Yeah,
better.
it's good chocolate.
But they have lint in the Marks and Spencer too. You know,
I know. And they have chocolate-covered digestive cookies.
that's another
With Wheaties.
provision we'll be picking
That-
up.
Yes.
I'll be picking up some caffeine-free Diet Cokes
Yes.
over there. Yeah, so we'll be bringing those on board the ship.
And I'll
with
be
us.
bringing wine.
Well, you're allowed 2 bottles, so.
Well, I'm allowed
One for you.
And you're, yes.
I'll bring one for you. There you go. So, yeah, no, we'll do the best we can. Folks
do
are
the best.
all kinds of folks are saying hi here.
Hi, Kent. Hi, Juan.
I haven't been keeping up with the messages, but let's just quickly say hi to a few
Oh, and you're
folks.
on your phone, so they're hard to read.
So we've got Juan, Dash, Mark, Freedom, Tom is here. Dingo
Who would like
Style.
to talk about the football game?
Who wants to talk about the
Would
Steelers
anybody
game?
like to
Comical
talk about
name,
the football
Lisa.
game?
Lisa's here. Romeo, Amy, Richard, Garland, Go Steelers,
Richie!
CJM. Juan, you look younger now that you're writing.
Oh,
Bryson,
yeah, see, look at that. Look at that.
Lisa, I closed out my June 20 cash kit put for 55% profit after 6-month wait.
good
Not
girl.
a bad trade.
Good girl.
You do one of those every 6 months, you're making 110% a year,
Right?
or 55 each time. That's okay.
Match that bank.
Uncle Bruce, your thoughts on the Ryan Cohen performance? We just talked about
Yeah.
it. Read my mind. Hey, Bruce, hope all is well with you. And Jen didn't get an alert. No, I didn't make one.
No, we
just
just-
started talking.
Started
Hey,
talking,
Bruce.
and I thought he was talking to himself, but no, he
Once-
was talking to you.
Juan says, I enjoy it when he talks percentages. Alex, good evening. Bruce, Viva Europe.
Hi, Alex.
Henry, yeah, I also wrote SoFi 25 expiring 320 for 216. Right on.
Hey, Alex, you getting snow? Are you getting
Yeah,
snow?
Zach is here saying, good to see you. Henry Tran just a couple days ago. Lucas, ciao, Uncle Bruce. Zach, I'm happy to report
Luca.
that in the last 3 months, my cash holdings have grown 25 to 30% thanks to your teachings.
That's
Hope to stay away
lovely.
from mistakes this year.
Yes.
I love this
just-
stuff.
Yeah, don't get too close to the fire.
Those are
Yeah.
primarily credit spreads on Spider to get those wins. Well done, Zach. Make
Nice.
money, buddy. Good morning from Brian. Bobby, is there a horizontal Uncle Bruce
Oh, did you
VR?
do
This
horizontal?
vertical still closed. No, I'm just doing a on the phone vertical only
yeah.
version here on the spot without any fanfare, nothing.
So all the sides are black, I guess. Is that
Brian,
how it
Uncle
works?
Bruce, the beard is looking medium to well done now. I like it.
Right?
Mark wrote a
And he's getting the
$32.
little long stragglies. It's been a couple of weeks since he got the
Wrote
the
a
trim.
$32 cash secured put on SoFi after your last video. I got 1032. Oh,
See?
how do you sleep at night?
See?
How can you,
Taking money from babies.
children, from little innocent? No, they're saps. That's
They're
right. You're
saps,
taking
that's
money
right.
from. It's okay. You're taking money from sap. You're allowed. Mark, Jan 27 expired. Julia D Martini on GameStop. Don't the warrants and bond offerings affect the market cap cause of more shares outstanding? Look at it this way. If the shares go to $40 and Ryan Cohen is getting his first batch of stock that he can buy at $20.66, and because the stock is $40, all the warrants that are at what, $31.50, they'll all be exercised. Do you have any idea how many billions of extra cash dollars will go into SoFi's treasury? They're going to be at 15 billion cash on hand here very quickly. The stock goes up another $18. He can put in another, I don't know how many billions of dollars he can buy in stock. I read the article about that the other day. You'll have to refamiliarize yourself with it, but I think he's able to put in hundreds of millions of dollars of cash into the treasury on these move ups. Anyway, I like it. Trip Hazard, say what? Bruce is live? No, wait. Jeff Glass, say hi. Bobby, hello, Auntie Jen. Bobby, are you guys still at home or we're sailing now? We get on the ship on Sunday. Beach Boy, she's here. Hi, Beach Boy. Brian, SoFi ran because I wrote 28s on him this morning for 60 cents, expiring Jan 16. Ah, there you go. Well, let's take a look at them right now. Where are we at? SoFi right now is 27.71.72. There you go. And you wrote 28. Well, you're out of the money. Who knows? I don't know. Brian, what can I say? Vader, hey guys, a trip hazard. The Supreme Court tariff decision comes in tomorrow. Lee Mortimer, hi Uncle Bruce from the UK. Wish I was closer to Southampton. We could meet up. Go Bills from Dynamite Farts. Yoroshi, I'm from Houston, so go Tex. Bobby, Ontario has gotten so much snow, too much. Everyone give him a thumbs up and subscribe to his channel, says Jesse. KC, hello everybody. Alex, hey, Jen, some snow here in the north, but nothing compared to what you Canucks are used to. GT man, Uncle Bruce, I made 38% on my capital last year. Cash secured puts, covered calls, and iron condors are the way. Hope to keep that going into 2026. Have a good trip. Thank you again to all of you who've joined this channel in the last, say, 6 months, a year. And many of you have scooped up classes, especially on the offer that I had, the special deal that expired New Year's Eve. Congratulations. And, watch your classes and
to all of our
and
now friends
make money.
who've been there from the beginning.
Oh, of course, Jen is saying to all of you from day one, thank you, as always. No question about that.
They're our friends now.
Sharon is here from Central New Jersey. Happy New Year, Bruce and Jen. Thank you, Sharon, and hi to Kevin Chapman,
Yes.
the author himself. I know the author himself. Fantastic.
I think he another new release out.
Something's coming. I think so. Lisa, RC will need $3.5 billion to buy 17 million shares. So 171 million shares. So $3.5 billion he's going to put in if it goes to 100 billion. The exercise of the warrants, what was that going to raise? 1.9 billion. So that puts us at 5.3 billion extra cash. Can you imagine? I can imagine if the shares go to 45 or 55, he's going to issue. Count on it. He's going to issue another 5 billion in stock. He's going to raise 100 billion in cash in this company by the time it gets to 100 billion cap value, which takes it to 400 a share. Get ready, kids. It's not going to go to 200 a share and then he's happy. It's 1,000 a share before Ryan Cohen is happy, because then he is up a ton. So enjoy the ride. I'm excited for sure. Jake, own any GameStop? Laugh out loud. Alex, have a lovely time in Malta, a wonderful place. Alex, Uncle Bruce, that beard is giving you a salty sea dog look. perfect for the high seas. I'm going to look like Captain Smith from the Titanic. Lee, I have February 20 expiry, $25 and $27 cash secured puts, and 22/23 put credit spreads. Rock
February
and roll.
20, excellent.
22/23s, man, you are laughing all the way to the bank. Well done. Way to go there on SoFi, Lee. Nice job, buddy. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, what's your thoughts on Rocket Lab? I got $45 cash secured puts for the end of the year, wondering where I roll up, maybe wait. Gosh, I would be rolling up to the 60 mark comfortably and just add a ton of money to your account.
Yeah.
You have earned it. I'm not afraid of the stock going below that, really. I'm just not. Plus the premium you're going to get. Oh my God. No, yeah, move it up. Yeah, any of you into Rocket Lab, ASTS, those two have done incredibly well. Roll it up and take more money off the table. And I mean tons of dollars. You've earned it. You deserve it. I love it. Happy New Year from Aurora. Comical name. Great to see you guys. Austin. Hey, Bruce, I wrote some Google put credit spreads, and those are doing nicely. Feb 20 expiry, 305.10s, and I received a $1.97 for him. So that's a $5 spread, and he pulled in almost 40% premium, and they're worthless. That's a beautiful thing. Google right now, Google right now, 326.34 up 391. So you're 16 out of the money on those 310s already. Beautiful stuff. Greetings back from Kevin, says Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, the author himself. Brian, Uncle Bruce question. I have 23 covered calls on GameStop that die tomorrow. 2050 strike, and I got 40 cents. Stock's about 21.30. If the stock hangs around 2050, 21, do you think it's wise to be exercised and then write cash secured puts? Okay, so you wrote covered calls, and the stock, as we were just saying a moment ago, was sitting here at, what is it now? GameStop, let me pop it up, 21, 27, 28 range, okay. You're at 2050. So, you're going to get paid 2050 if you let them expire. You get to keep the 40 cents, so that's 2090, and we're at 21.27 market. Theoretically, of course, you can, on Monday, Tuesday, when everything settles out, depending on your broker, obviously, you're in a position to sit with that, use that cash, which is, 2,300 shares we're talking about here. And you can write cash secured puts, absolutely. If you write 25s, they're in the money at the moment, but if you go out far enough, I think you're going to be quite happy with it. Totally your call. Do you want to just write 22s, 21s, 20s? You can certainly do that. You want to go out to the summer, you want to go out to the fall, you want to go all the way to January 27th. Go after the biggest, fattest, most ridiculous premium return you can get your hands on in cash and say, hey, I'm prepared to buy this stock back at, say, $20 a share, pay me a fortune. Whatever works. Let me take a peek for my own curiosity. Let's take a look at January 27s. The 25s are 615 to 650. And they're, of course, in the money, right? So if you were exercised on those at, say, 625, you'd have to buy the stock at 1875. That's going all the way to January. If you want to write maybe June 18th, 2026, 25s, you get about $5 for those, meaning that you would be paying $20 a share to buy the stock, and it's at 21.28 right now. If you want to write June expiries, but maybe $22 strikes, those you bring in about 310 right now, and you would then be buying the stock for $19 as well. But you'd bring in $3 on a $2,200, $300 on a $2,200 contract. If you can write 20 of them, let's say, then you're going to bring in $6,000 for this June. Can be done. You want to come in closer, Feb 20, the 22s will pay you about $1.50 If you want to write 21s for Feb the 20th expiry, you'd get about 93 to 98 cents. If you want to write 23s, a dollar ahead of the 22s, you get about 220, 225 maybe on those. Almost 10% return for Feb. That's assuming, though, the shares do climb to 23 by Feb 20. So you have to keep that in mind. If you want to write 20s, though, out of the money contracts, and you're willing to go forward, again, to January 27, you can write 20s and get paid 340, 335 probably, something like that. That is over 15% on your money from between now and Jan 27. Now, you don't have to wait till Jan 27 to make it profit on this trade. These are out of the money puts. If the stock goes to $24, $25 anytime in the next couple of months, I don't think it's going to take that long. These will go down to $1, $1.25. You'll already be up almost $2 a piece on these contracts, which means you'll then buy these back and now write Jan 27 24s or 25s. You'll probably bring in $3 for those. You have a couple of choices to make if you wish to on the GameStop. Bark and Mara, thanks again for the one-on-one. The boys have been strategizing together on their classes they want to pick out. We will be in touch, right on. Brian, $60/$28, 8.5% effective monthly return for that trade. If I am exercised, I make even more. Jesse, if GameStop warrants don't hit 32, the Chase, the Ryan sees push the warrants trade back one more year. Crazy drops price down. The money section for a sec. Who knows, Jesse? I mean, millions of possibilities out there. We just got to kind of go with the flow here. I think the stock is going to take a run soon. Yesterday was the tiniest of previews of what's to come, but hey, dude, you're balding, says Roy Wolf. Dude. Roy, I've been doing this since high school. I'm 70, man. What do you want? You want me to get a wig? I'm not doing
You've
it.
always had a 5 head.
I've always had a what head?
A 5 head,
A 5 head.
not a 4 head.
Not 4 head. I've had a 5. I've been living this since 76. Roy, you think you're watching pain? Think of what I've been living with. It is what it is.
Poor thing.
What can I say? Anyway, folks, thanks for saying hi. I just wanted to pop in and say hello and just let you know that we're alive and well here in Malta. We fly out tomorrow night back to London. We're taking a train on Saturday to Southampton, and we're getting on a cruise ship Sunday in Southampton on the Queen Anne Cunard ship. And we're chugging our way to Singapore. So 42 days on board the ship. We're really looking forward to unpacking for 6 weeks. Putting stuff away for 6 weeks and not having to schlep suitcases around. But so far it's been fine. Like I said, we have really been struggling. We're almost through now the time change. 8 hours from Calgary to here, 7 hours to Southampton. And when you're at our age, it takes longer.
Going east is hard.
Yeah, what can I say? But once on the ship, I think the first 2.5, 3 weeks on the ship, we're only going to move 1 hour in time all the way down to South Africa. So it will be quite easy to adjust. And then it's like an hour every day or two after that until we get to Asia. But no big deal. We're rather looking forward to it. Vanders says, laughing out loud, Jen, love your one-liner. Mo, Joe, I miss you so much. It hurts sometimes. Don't freak out. Just a quote from Scrubs. Lucas, Uncle Bruce, got 5 leaps on Rocket Lab, bought on the last dip. $37 strike. Oh, that's nice. Expiring Jan 27. The cost is $29.33 each. Planning to bring the cost to zero by summer. Oh, man, that's awesome, buddy. Yeah, Rocket Lab has done well and is doing well for you, and I am thrilled. Rocket Lab right now is trading at $82.90, and you're sitting on strike 37s. Nice. You could easily move up to 47s or 50s and probably get more of them by rolling into higher strike, writing more contracts. But you decide how conservatively you want to play this. I love it. What a run. The 52-week high is 89.87, and we're at 82.90 on Rocket Lab. Is that unbelievable or what? Rocket Lab and SoFi were neck and neck with each other a year plus ago. You remember those days, 2 years ago? Unbelievable. SoFi makes more money than Rocket Lab, by the way. SoFi makes more gross revenue, more net money. The stock's $27.70, and that stock is easily able to double this year. SoFi can easily go to 55 this year. I need one announcement, and one announcement only. SoFi going into the S&P 500. That's what I'm waiting for. Go SoFi, go Rocket Lab, go GameStop, and everything else that we're following. And make sure, folks, you write options and let the saps gamble and try to guess which way this market's going. Take the money off of these people. I love it. Walter Young says, safe travels, go SoFi and GameStop, Rocket Lab, ASTS. Lucas, via Poor Man Cover Call says, how are you going to do it? I believe it, and you should. If you can roll them up to 50s, you could probably write more Poor Man Covered Calls. Keep that in mind. RB51 ASTS, what are your thoughts? I love ASTS. I think that stock I know that stock's done incredibly well in the last 6 months. They're the real deal. I mean, satellite available cellular, oh my God, the huge future, huge potential. The internet has SoFi being announced into the S&P by May, says one. That's his guess. And Henry, APLD is trading at mid-30s. What is your opinion? I don't know what APLD is. Anybody, you only want to tell me the name of this thing? I have no idea who these guys are. I can't follow them all, but hey, you can write options on anything. Austin, it was really telling when SoFi dropped 10% earlier this week. All my cash good puts are still in the green. I love this strategy, and there you go. Yeah. Even a drop like that, you don't have to change anything. But for spread writers, what an opportunity to move in on spreads. Henry, Apply Digital. It's called Apply Digital.
That's not what I'm getting.
I don't. Sorry, I think I've heard the name, but I'm just not into 6,000 stocks, 5,000 stocks, 100 stocks. I've got a 70-year-old brain, and I'm going after what I know and what I really like. But hey,
Was it Apply Digital?
Apply. It says Apply. It might be Applied. I don't know. Apply Digital. APLD is a symbol there. So Jen is popping up the symbol on her thing. There you go. Thank you for 54 thumbs ups, everybody. If you can find the thumbs up button and hit one of those, I appreciate it. If you can hit the, I don't know what buttons to make this video go further, faster, farther, that would be great. I love it. I thank you all. We'll see you again from on board the Queen Anne cruise ship by the time we get on there. We're boarding it on Sunday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there, you may catch something from me yet again, and we'll see what's going on.
Go
right?
look up Treacherous Hack.
Look up Treacherous Hack.
Latest Mike Stoneman book.
Oh, the latest Mike Stoneman book,
That's right.
Treacherous Hack. All right, the author himself, right on. And don't forget the FlintCreekSoapCompany.com,
That's right.
official soap company of the channel.
That's right. She's our official soap.
She's our official soap. There you go. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and enjoy out there, everybody. Thank you so much for saying hi to me and popping that. It looks like we just got 10 thumbs ups in the last minute. Thank you, everybody. 64 have come in now. Treacherous Hack just dropped, available on Kevin G. Chapman's website and on Amazon. Sharon is saying,
I saw it on Amazon.
there you go. See, there you go. RB, I've been making AI prompts to analyze my option strategies. Great tool, says RB. Henry, thank you. KJ Toots and Toodles. Vanders, thanks, guys. Safe travels. Sharon, thank you, Jen. You got it. You got it.
You got it.
All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day today. This is Thursday, January the 8th, 2026. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Brian, thank you. Uncle Bruce, Auntie Jen, Austin, have a great cruise, guys. Billy Brown, are you doing daily videos again? No. We miss you. There you go.
And we miss you.
We miss you too, but we also like making money writing options, and it's rather lucrative, so we kind of keep going at it. Anyway,
Are you ready?
we're getting ready to say our au revoirs. Again, thank you guys. All the best to you all out there. From Jen and Uncle Bruce, we are saying bye. How do I shut this thing off? I don't even know.
I don't know.